by nearly every country on earth, and we will not let that happen any longer.
And President Trump vowing to continue his tough stance on tariffs, what he says is an important attempt to force other companies to stop overcharging the U.S. for goods. His statements coming as he addressed the joint session of Congress in a primetime address last night.
As we reported, the new tariffs went into effect Tuesday. Imports from Canada and Mexico are now to be taxed at 25%, with Canadian energy products getting tariffed at 10%. A 10% tariff on Chinese imports Trump imposed a month ago also doubled to 20% Tuesday.
Tariffs are not just about protecting American jobs. They're about protecting the soul of our country. Tariffs are about making America rich again and making America great again, and it's happening, and it will happen rather quickly. There'll be a little disturbance, but we're okay with that. It won't be much. No, you're not. Oh. And look where Biden took us, very low, the lowest we've ever been.
Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum says there is no justification for the 25% tariffs on Mexican imports. She says her government will respond with both tariff and non-tariff measures. She'll announce the details this weekend.
And Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau agreed with the Wall Street Journal article that called the tariffs a, quote, dumb move and said our two countries should be working together. Trudeau said Canada will implement 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods. A trade deal between the U.S., Mexico and Canada could be announced today. However, there is no official timeline for when that may happen.
Let's take a closer look at the local impact. New tariffs on Mexican imports are already being felt directly here on the border. Industry
leaders are warning that these measures will have far-reaching consequences on your budget. Regional Director of the National Association of Mexican Imports and Exports spoke to our Border Report team. He says business owners on both sides of the border are wondering what comes next. Mexican businesses are already passing the 25% tariff cost to U.S. buyers. The director says companies are in panic mode as the tariffs apply to everything from auto parts to what you pay at the grocery store for produce. Border manufacturers and farmers are the first to feel the hit, but consumers across the U.S. will soon pay more for cars, electronics, and groceries. The New Mexico State Treasurer warns the healthcare industry, construction costs, and defense will see rising costs.
We can see healthcare become more expensive and inaccessible than ever before. The cost of construction and housing will also rise to unprecedented new highs as critical building materials like steel become more expensive. Guess what? Steel is also imported from Mexico. Our national labs, Sandia and Los Alamos, and our 4 military bases will face higher cost burdens as well, since they utilize uranium and equipment and machinery imported from Mexico.
And Montoya adds that companies large and small will face rising costs on imported goods, and many may have no choice but to pass those costs on to customers. So how soon could we start seeing prices of some of these products go up?
Well, the chief executive officer of Target told CNBC perishable goods will be impacted first. Shoppers may notice price hikes on produce like avocados, which are imported from Mexico as early as this week.